Hello folks, this is Lenny from Shamanic Healing Adventures, and I just wanted to let you know that I left the center in the middle of my dieta because I wasn't comfortable with the energy of the center anymore. Last year it had a beautiful energy to it, but now it has a new owner and the energy has changed. One thing about ayahuasca is that I feel it's energy work. And if you're not comfortable with who you're doing it with or the place you're at, you got to leave. Because there's stories of women being molested, raped, everything. So you want to know that the people around you are going to protect you against that. And so I had been going to town, and on a dieta you don't go to town, but it was important to me to shoot these videos to share with you, to learn about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is not for everyone. Coming deep into the Amazon is not for everyone. But ayahuasca can be very healing. It's changed my life, and I mean that with my whole heart. The people that introduced me to ayahuasca, I thank you immensely, because you've changed me. You've made me a better person. So I went back. I didn't even say goodbye to anyone. I owed it to the maestros. The maestros were fine. I didn't feel any bad energies from them. But I didn't say goodbye to anybody. I grabbed my shit and left. So now I'm in a hotel here in Contamana. And I had met with the woman that's doing the center back there, and she was telling me a story about the boats. And they get robbed by pirates. You're in nowhere. The cocaine trade is very heavy in this area, so the bandits come out and rob people. And there'll be 100 people on a boat, and they will take every damn thing you got. Well, she was on the boat 2 times when the boat got robbed. And the first time it happened, they circled the boat, and they all got machine guns in these real fast boats. And they get you over to the shoreline, everybody gets out, and they take everything you have. And then they make you strip. So they'll check in the women's vaginas for rings. They check you out totally, because they're not going to miss anything. Has it scared me off from coming to the Amazon? No. I just learned I'll travel a whole lot differently. I won't be bringing 2 video cameras and wireless microphones and a tripod. It'll be a lot different. I won't have 5 pair of pants. I'll have 1 pair of shorts and pair of pants. A couple shirts that I can wash every day. I'll definitely change the way I travel here. I doubt very much I'll take the boat. The boat is 100 soles to go back to Pucallpa. It's 80 soles here, 100 soles going back, because you're going upriver. So they're using more gas. But going back to Pucallpa is when they rob the most. So I decided I would fly. You can fly in here on little Cessnas, and it's 180 soles, so it's going to cost me $30 more. It's going to cost $60 to fly back in 20 minutes instead of taking the boat for $30 for 5 hours and risking getting robbed. I still looked at property today here, and I share a lot of things about the oil spills down here in the Amazon. The people here are no different. They litter like you've never seen in your life. They don't look for a garbage can. As soon as they're done with it, they throw it on the ground, throw it out the boat, they just throw it. So there's litter everywhere. The only place that's really clean is the road to Aguas Caliente, because it's a national park. So there's a nice smooth blacktop road, only one here. There are no roads here. So anything that comes here has to be brought in. There's very few vehicles here. Most of them are the 3-wheeled moto cars or motorcycles that they can bring on the boats. Like I say, it's not going to scare me from going into the Amazon. I want to go deeper into the Amazon. And I just am learning very important lessons on how to travel here. Anyway, I just wanted to share this little bit of the story with you and tell you about leaving the center. And we need to wake up on the whole planet, folks. All of us. A lot of us are waking up. If you're watching this video, you're more awake than most people, because you already know about healing naturally, or you're curious enough to investigate and listen. There's many cures on this planet. I've always said God put a cure for everything on this planet. It's having the courage or the determination to look for it, but then you have to have the courage to do it. Going and staying deep in the jungle, that's not easy. I've been afraid of the dark my whole life. And when it's dark in the jungle, you can't see your hand in front of your face. But I've gotten over that fear through the medicine, amazingly enough. And I want to express again, ayahuasca is not for everyone. It's not a cure-all. It's more of a diagnostic tool for a good shaman. Then they use the other plant medicines to heal you. Ayahuasca is good for addiction. It's a number of things. It's changed me. I quit doing the drugs and alcohol and everything, but I couldn't lose the cravings. And through doing the ayahuasca, I don't have the cravings anymore. I mean, there's cocaine everywhere here, and I have no desire to even see it. Yes, I use coca leaves here. When I get an upset stomach, I always carry coca leaves, because they chew them here. If you're fatigued in the mountains, in the Andes, they chew it for fatigue, altitude sickness. But if you have a stomach ache, it'll relieve stomach ache. So generally that's what I carry it for, is stomach, because I have stomach problems. And I'll just put some leaves in the tea, or into water, and let it make some tea, and I drink the tea. But I have no desire for the drugs anymore in my life, and that's a big accomplishment for me. Where I've been and what I've done in my life it's took me to some places. And look where I'm at now, getting better. So I just wanted to share with you folks. I wish everyone the best. God bless you all.